Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with a skincare update. And I'm super excited for several reasons. The first one is because I love the products I'm using right now. And secondly, I have finally figured out how to lay out my skincare where I think it's going to be so easy for you to actually see what I do. I've got it all laid out, lined up in the order I use it, and we're going to do it together. So I'm going to jump right into this. And I'll just show you the products that I'm using. Okay, and I've already cleansed my face, and what I'm loving using is the Obagi. I've come back to the Gentle Cleanser. I just love this. It makes my skin feel really clean without feeling stripped. I also, down here in my cabinet, have the Burt's Bees, and I love this too. It gets everything off. It's nice and foamy. I haven't been using this as much lately, but I do love it, and I do keep it. So if you like a drugstore cleaner, this is a good one. A cleanser, that's a good one. So I cleansed my face, and next I'm going to tone. And here are the toners that I might use. I like the Zeo Skin Health Complexion Renewal Pads in the morning. If I want a light acid that day, I'll pick those up. The Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Lotion, I have been picking this up a lot. It just makes my face feel clean, and with a light acid, I can use this daily. I love it. If I want something gentle, because I've put lots of retinols or acids on my face, the There's Rose Toner. I will always keep this. I love it. I love the scent of it. That one's in rose. I love the scent of it, and I like the way it makes my face feel. And then I just, at the Nordstrom sale, repurchased the Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 2. I'm so happy to have this back. I used this for years. This was what I used before I started my YouTube channel. And I love it. It makes me feel clean and fresh, that menthol type of feel, like the old Sea Breeze or something. But that's classic. I love it. Today, I am feeling very dry and very peely because I've been doing a retinol peel. So I'm going to use just my There's Rose Toner for something gentle. And I just did a retinol peel, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do a video on that. Y'all let me know if that's something that would interest you. I got 2 good peels out of it. It was really good. Okay, next I'm going to do the Super Oxide Dismutase Mist. PennSmith told me about this. This is like a powerful essence. It's got fermentation products in it, and then it's got really good free radical scavengers, antioxidants, and I love this. It adds some moisture, I think, so I really like this. And when I use this, this is kind of pricey. Selfridges, though, has this for like $30-something. So if you have a Selfridges account, you check there. I don't spray long spritzes on this, or I waste a lot of it. Short little bursts, short, like that. And I have had this forever, doing that. Like, almost halfway through, and I use this twice a day. Hold on, I'm going to pin my hair back. Okay, and then after I spray this, I love to do my fan. In the summer, it's so refreshing. Alright, then I'm going to put that back in its little spot and grab the Osmosis Stem Factor Growth Serum. And I do this morning and night. And I just like the idea of being on a growth factor. It's just supposed to be great for your skin. It's supposed to make, more collagen and elastin, and it's just good. And this bottle has lasted me a while, so I like this one because it's supposed to be good for the skin and it lasts, because these are kind of expensive. Get my ears and get behind my ears and my neck that is peeling like a reptile. Kind of press that in. Those first 2 things are nice and powerful, and I love starting my morning and my night skincare with those. Okay, then I've just gotten back on my Obagi. So excited to be back on the new derm system. Now this is the FX. I don't use the full strength, have to get a prescription, Obagi. That is too strong for my system. I'm very sensitive to stuff. So I use the Clear FX. This has natural brighteners in it, and I'll put right over here what the brighteners are, maybe licorice, I don't remember. But I love using a pea size of this morning and night. Can use all the brightening I can get. So I'm going to get that much. And all over the face. Okay, and then I keep out an eye cream or I would never remember to use it. And if I need moisture that morning, I use an eye cream. I only use this on my dry days, but I like it. It's the Lancome Visionnaire You. But I'm going to use this morning and show you how much I get. Because this is so tiny, I get that much. I barely pump any out. And that does my upper and lower. My under eyes are really dry right now. They were peeling last night. So I'm going to pat that on and then I wait 5 minutes maybe. And at this point, I'm deciding what am I going to do. Am I going to use vitamin C, niacinamide, acids, and like this little section here, this little section here with all that in it, or am I going to use copper? Because copper is fussy. You can't use it with anything with hyaluronic acid in it or retinols. So if any of those have hyaluronic acid or retinols, which I don't really want to study it that close, and then I'm not going to use these. But if I use copper, this is all I'm going to use. Heard about all of these on PennSmithSkincare. If I'm going to use copper, I'm going to either use the Niod Copper Amino Isolate Serum 2:1. This is a really powerful copper, or the ordinary buffet, and I love this too. The Niod is thinner, much thinner. This has a little thicker consistency and a lot of peptides. So that's really strong copper. And this is a good, strong copper, but also has peptides. So just do your research on those. I like them both. And then I use, when I'm using copper, I also use the Niod Survival, which has the same superoxide dismutase saccharide that this does, I believe, and peptides. I can't remember what all this has. It's kind of a carrot color, and I like that too. If I'm not using those, I'm using this little cart, and I would put on Timeless Vitamin C, then my niacinamide. This is my classic routine. And then an acid. And for an acid, I'm using any of these. Just depends on my mood. I can't tell you I love one more than the other. Lactic acid 10%, nice and strong. Exoderm Forte by Obagi, nice and strong. These are both 10%. This is a blend of acids. Okay, and if I really want to get something strong, and I only do this once a week or every other week, and that's the alpha glycolic 14%. This is what I use when I want to get a peel. This is what I used to get a peel with my retinol, and it's great. So I would use all of those, and sometimes I would add, optionally, the Lancome Visionnaire. I'm almost out of that. I love it. And the ordinary azelaic acid, just as I want to. Today, I'm going to use copper because I don't believe I've ever used copper in one of these videos. And I'm going to use the Niod. So you can see what that looks like because it's pricey. It's more of a risk than my ordinary. The ordinary is around 20. This is around 60 or 90. That's what it looks like. It's like water. And I just put that dropper on it. I've heard people say just to drop it on your face and you'll save on that. But, oh, yeah, I'm going to lose some. So I'm going to hurry. Okay, and that is the Niod Copper, and then I'll follow that up with the Survival. And it looks like that, and I think it makes me look a little orange when I do put it on. Okay, and when I do copper, that's all I do. Those are my only steps with the copper. I'm either picking 2 steps of the copper and the survival serum, or these over here. And I have these listed down below in, kind of instructions, this or this. So that is my morning routine. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my sunscreen. I use my sunscreen, the Nivea Sun Protect Water Gel, or sometimes I'll pick up the Dermatology, the Broad Spectrum SPF 45. This has more anti-aging properties in it. This is probably the one I ought to be picking up every day, but I like the lightness and the feel of this one. So I usually use this, but sometimes I pick up that. Either one is great. Either one of those is great. You know what? I'm going to use the Dermatology today because I am so dry from my peel. Okay, and that's my morning skincare. And so y'all have a good day. I will be back for evening and hope you have a good day. Okay, y'all, I'm about to take off my makeup. It's late afternoon, like 6 at night, but my house is empty. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the face, and this is gonna be so fast because all of this that I have lined up, those are all AM and PM. So I do all of those, and then I'll do my night serums. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this, and then we will talk about what's different at night. Oh, one thing is different, and that is the cleansing oil. And I use the Hot Olavo. I love this. This gets my makeup off so easily. So I add this to take off my mascara and my makeup. I get about 1.5 pumps. Okay, then for a toner, I'm going to use the Clinique number 2. This is my favorite thing to use at night. It leaves everything feeling so clean and refreshed at the end of the day. I just love it. I don't know how I get water everywhere. And I love the top of this. You just kind of mash it like that and get the product. I love that. It's so neat. Okay, then at night, what is different than the day, at night I do a retinol or a copper, depending on what I did that morning. I usually do retinols. I do copper at night if my skin is just dry and I feel like I need a rest from the retinol, but I really rather do the retinol. I don't like to leave a retinol off. So the retinols I use, I'm off tretinoin. If you've been following my skincare journey, you know tretinoin in the past hurt my eyes, and then I started back on it and it started hurting my eyes again. I don't think I'll ever try it again. My eyes just don't like it. They just do not. So I'm on retinols and I love these. I have them all in this little crate, and I would say 90% of the time I use the Zeo. This is a very powerful 1% retinol and I love it. Either that or the 0.5% retinol complex from Dermatology. Also love this. This is nice and strong as well. If I want to do a retinol, but I want a nice, pretty mild one and some good moisture, the A313. I'm a fan of this. Now this looks like a petroleum. Y'all have probably all seen it. But I love this. It looks like that. It is nice and moisturizing, and I love this on my neck. Because, you know, the neck is so sensitive. Anyway, yeah, I love the A313. So I used one of these retinols with the Obagi Blend FX, which is really supposed to make your retinol more effective. And when I used the full strength with hydroquinone, this was a beast. This is more gentle. It's the FX. It doesn't have hydroquinone in it, but I still like it. It's a skin brightener and helps your retinol to blend really good. So tonight I'm going to use just a pea size of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Zeo tonight. And hang on, I'm going to put this on. That's the blend on the back of my hand. And then one pump is, you know, just a normal dose. I get 2 or 3 pumps of this because I like it nice and strong. Okay, I'm going to do 2 pumps. Like that, and then I'm just as if that was tretinoin, I'm just going to blend those together. Okay, and then my face feels, you know, good, but if I wanted moisture, like in the wintertime, I probably will use one of these for a little extra moisture. Or on my neck, a lot of times I'll feel like I need moisture, and I like the Elastin Ultra Nourishing Moisturizer. This has good peptides and ceramides and a lot of really good stuff in it, so I love that. Or just Embryolisse. And this has, hold on, I should know this by now, emollient oil and a combination of shea butter, beeswax, aloe vera, and soy proteins. And I love this. I've used this for several years. So either one of those, but I'm not real picky about my moisture. And that's it, unless I'm going to use my eye cream. But that is pretty much it. That is my AM+PM, and I guess that's all I have for you. Y'all let me know down below anything that you are loving for skincare that you think I need to pick up and try, and that's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.